students, how are you today? In this lesson we are going to learn about properties of ratio. In the previous lesson we have studied two properties, that the ratio has the same properties with the fraction as reduction, simplifying and comparison. Number two, in its simplest form, the two terms of the ratio should be two whole numbers as small as possible. Number three, to compare two quantities using ratio, they must have the same unit. To compare between two quantities using ratio, they must have the same unit. Number four, the ratio between two quantities has no unit. Let's remember measuring units and their converting rules. The length units are kilometer, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. To convert from the greatest unit to the smallest unit, multiply. Here from kilometer to meter, multiply by 1000. From meter to decimeter, multiply by 10. From decimeter to centimeter, multiply by 10. From centimeter to millimeter, multiply by 10. But to convert from the smallest unit to the greatest unit, divide. So from millimeter to centimeter, divide 10. From centimeter to decimeter, divide 10. From decimeter to meter, divide 10. From meter to kilometer, divide by 1000. Now find the following ratios in its simplest form. Number 1, 50 centimeter to 1.5 meter. To simplify this ratio, the two terms of the ratio should have the same unit. So we will convert, the easiest way to convert from the greatest unit to the smallest unit. So we will convert meter to centimeter, and 1.5 meter equal 1.5 multiply 100. To convert meter to centimeter, multiply by 100 equals 150 centimeter. So 1.5 meter equal 150 centimeter. Then 50 centimeter to 150 centimeter. Here the two terms have the same unit, so we can cancel this unit because the ratio between two quantities have no unit. Divide the two terms by 50 because the highest common factor between 50 and 150 is 50. 50 divided 50 equal 1. 150 divided 50 equal 3. So this ratio in its simplest form is 1 to 3. Number 2, 7.5 decimeter to 30 centimeter. To convert from decimeter to centimeter, multiply by 10. So we will convert the decimeter to centimeter to make the two terms the same unit. So multiply 7.5 by 10 equals 75 centimeter. 7.5 equals 75 centimeter to 30 centimeter. Cancel this unit and divide the two terms by common factor 5. 75 divide 5 equals 15. And 30 divide 5 equals 6. Here we have common factor between 15 and 6, which is 3. Divide the two terms by 3. 15 divide 3 equals 5. And 6 divide 3 equals 2. So the ratio in the simplest form is 5 to 2. Now the area units. Kilometer squared, meter squared, decimeter squared, centimeter squared, and millimeter squared. From kilometer squared to meter squared, multiply by 1 million. From meter squared to decimeter squared, multiply by 100. From decimeter squared to centimeter squared, multiply by 100. From centimeter squared to millimeter squared, multiply by 100. From millimeter squared to centimeter squared, divide by 100. From centimeter squared to decimeter squared, divide by 100. From decimeter squared to meter squared, divide by 100. From meter squared to kilometer squared, divide by 1 million. Now simplify 1.4 decimeter squared to 420 centimeter squared. Here we will convert this decimeter squared to centimeter squared by multiplying 1.4 by 100. 1.4 multiply 100 equals 140 centimeter squared. So 1.4 become 140 centimeter squared to 420 centimeter squared. Now cancel these two units and divide the two terms by 10. 140 divide 10 equals 14. 420 divide 10 equals 42. Here we have common factor between 14 and 42, which is 7. 14 divide 7 equals 2. 42 divide 7 equals 6. Also we have another common factor between 2 and 6, which is 2. Divide the two terms by 2. 2 divide 2 equal 1. And 6 divide 2 equal 3. So this ratio in its simplest form is 1 to 3. Now the weight units. The weight units are 10 kilogram and the gram. To convert from 10 to kilogram, multiply by 1000. From kilogram to gram, multiply by 1000. But from gram to kilogram, divide by 1000. From kilogram to ton, divide by 1000. Simplify 800 gram to 1.6 kilogram. Now we will convert kilogram to gram by multiplying 1.6 by 1000. Equal 1600 gram. So 800 gram to 1600 gram. Cancel this unit and divide the two terms by 100. 800 divide 100 equals 8. 16 divide 100 equals 16. Now divide the two terms by 8. 8 divide 8 equals 1. And 16 divide 8 equals 2. So the ratio is 1 to 2. Let's remember the capacity units. The capacity units is liter and milliliter. And liter equal decimeter cube and milliliter equals centimeter cube. To convert from liter to milliliter, multiply by 1000. From milliliter to liter, divide by 1000. Simplify 3.5 liter to 2500 milliliter. We will convert liter to milliliter by multiplying 3.5 by 1000. So 3.5 liter equal 3.5 multiply 1000 equal 3500 milliliter. So 3500 milliliter to 2500 milliliter. Cancel these units and divide the two terms by 100. 3500 divide 100 equals 35 to 2500 divide 100 equals 25. Divide the two terms by 5. 35 divide 5 equals 7. 25 divide 5 equals 5. So this ratio in its simplest form is 7 to 5. Now the time units. Time units, year, month, week, day. From year to month, multiply by 12. From week to day, multiply by 7. From month to year, divide by 12. From day to week, divide by 7. Now simplify 3 years to 18 months. Convert from years to months to make the two terms the same unit. So 3 years equal 3 multiply 12 equal 3 multiplied 12 equal 36 months. So 3 years equal 36 months. 36 to 18. Cancel this unit and divide the two terms by 9. 36 divide 9 equals 4, and 18 divide 9 equal 2. Also, we have another common factor between 4 and 2, which is 2. Divide the two terms by 2. 4 divide 2 equals 2, and 2 divide 2 equals 1. So the ratio in the simplest form is 2 to 1. Also, we have another units of time: day, hour, minute, second. From day to hour, multiply by 24. From hour to minute, multiply 60. From minute to second, multiply 60. From second to minute, divide 60. From minute to hour, divide 60. From hour to day, divide 24. Here, simplify 6 hours to 2.5 days. Convert days to hour by multiplying by 24. So 2.5 days equal 2.5 multiply 24. Use your calculator to find the result. Equals 60 hours. So 6 hours to 60 hours. Cancel the unit and divide the two terms by 6. 6 divided 6 equals 1, and 60 divided 6 equals 10. So this ratio is 1 to 10. Now we have the units of cultivated lands, which are Fidan, Qirat, Sam. To convert from Fidan to Qirat, multiply by 24. From Qirat to Sam, multiply by 24. From Sam to Qirat, divide by 24. From Qirat to Fidan, divide by 24. Now 12 Qirat to 1.25 Fidan. We will convert Fidan to Qirat by multiply 1.25 by 24. So 1.25 Fidan equal 1.25 multiply 24 equal 30 Qirat. So 12 Qirat to 30 Qirat. Cancel the unit. 12 and 30. We can divide these two terms by 6. 12 divided 6 equals 2, and 30 divided 6 equals 5. So this ratio in its simplest form is 2 to 5. Now 0.75 Qirat to 16 Sa. The greatest unit is Qirat, so convert from Qirat to Sa by multiplying by 0.75 by 24. Equals 18 Sa. So 18 to 16. Cancel this unit. The common factor between 18 and 16 is 2. Divide the two terms by 2. 18 divided 2 equals 9. And 16 divides 2 equals 8. So this ratio in the simplest form is 9 to 8. Now the money units, pound and piastres. To convert from pound or LE to piastres or PT, multiplied by 100. From piastres to pound, divide by 100. Now simplify PT 25 to L.E 2. We will convert from pound or LE to piasters by multiplying by 100. 2 multiply 100 equals 200 piasters. So 2 pounds equals 200 piasters. Then 25 piasters to 200 piasters. Cancel this unit and divide the two terms by the highest common factor, which is 25. 25 divide 25 equal 1. 200 divide 25 equals 8. So this ratio in the simplest form is 1 to 8. Now stop this video and try to simplify this ratio by yourself. Then check your answer. 125 piasters to 5 pounds. To convert from pound to piasters, multiply by 100. So 5 pounds equal 5 multiply 100 equals 500 piasters. Now 125 piasters to 500 piasters. Cancel this unit and divide the two terms by 125, because 125 is the highest common factor. 125 divide 125 equals 1, and 500 divide 125 equal 4. So this ratio in the simplest form is 1 to 4. This is your homework. I hope you study well and try to solve this homework by yourself. Thank you.